Hello, welcome back to episode 29. So, I think we're still on this hunt, right? Yeah, we are. So, let's finish this before we do anything else. Once we're done with this hunt, I think we're gonna try to look for opportunities to expand a little bit. I don't want to start like something big, like some big war, because that's too risky in this situation here, but maybe some small wars we can accomplish. We have our son with us here on this hunt, by the way. We have this you travel. Yeah, we have this thing, the tutoring trip, which is pretty cool. And that comes from our lifestyle, the what is it called actually? The internal affairs focus. Yeah, it's one of the perks. What's happening here? What's happening? Simply overworks. Okay, so this is hold, what is going on? Oh, that's a limit. So somebody who died? Tokme's Regnal Crown. I have never seen this crown. We used to have like 3 crowns, and then we lost them all. And now we have like, we got 1 back, and like 2 disappeared or whatever. But this is another one. Hastily commissioned by Yalpo Tokme of Sure. I mean, that's one of our vessels. It was died suddenly of a minor illness when on the march. Reused in his royal coronation, this ceremonial crown is distinctive to Uniborpa symbology, typical of the artisans of Chengdu, amidst its modest jewels. In 986, that's a long time ago, it was blessed as a regular item of Shu for the coronation of Yalpo Tokme. That's really long ago. I mean, not that long ago, but this. I think this is something that we took over, because yeah, I think we took this over in the last episode. Yeah, we can't build anything. We don't have the Duchet Hell. No credits. We do have. Okay, so why can't we make anything now? We don't have the money. We still don't have manorialism, and we don't have the stone fort thing. Cousin taken prisoner. Oh, that's a limit. I mean, this we have to fix. Need the god in here. You back there. That is like the best diplomat in the world, probably. So, alright, so how are we gonna do this? I want to give to somebody that is not that powerful. Maybe you're Grand Vassal. You're a duke. Somebody that hates me. You, for example. Okay, that did it. And then we have more annoying factions here. Oh my god, look at this. Holy smokes. Oh wow. Is that the only dangerous one? This is like super bad. This is probably like the worst faction that we have ever seen. Like 153%. This could defeat us. But I mean, we have allies, like, sure, but allies doesn't always show up when you need them. Oh, wow. Okay, so I guess that's what we're gonna do in this episode. We're not gonna expand anything. We're gonna have to fight off a desperate war. A dissolution war. But I tried to, like, to break that faction off in the last episode, but they're mostly like Muslims, and Muslims, they won't marry to our faith. I mean, and a lot of them had no children, so like that didn't work either. So we kind of screwed with that one. Talking the stag. Let's get out there. Mediocre. Creases. I mean, we've been going for this is the best one. Still 8% chance. Wildflowers. We're looking for more of these. I think we have this right. Okay, so this is why we have this option here. Press Foxlow. No. Back on horse. I mean, Ed is the max. Like, you can't go any higher than that, so that's not gonna help us. Stocked medicus for 5 years. That could possibly help us a little bit. We're not stressed. Yeah, let's go with this. Bonded over hunting. Rude vessel. There's no way for Yelper to act. Mediator, yeah. Oh, let's go with that option. Cornering the stag. My brother, the Gopo Ba. Brother and vessel. Is the first to spot it. The flatty male is hard to distinguish, but there's no doubt it's there. Observing us through the dense trees. It locks eyes with me and almost as to the animal assesses my intent, suddenly takes off in a flash of broad fur. After it can ride. Yeah, I think we go with that. The forester is the mantle of the poor, but as the stag flees in panic from foraging peasants, I feel my patience wearing thin. Surely there must be better things to do in Bullock today than picking roots and mushrooms. Drive this rebel out of my hunting grounds. Are we that mean? We're not really mean. A generous donation. Aided peasants. I mean, that's just so much money. These are their ancient rights, I suppose. Okay, so let's see how much it decreases with this. I don't think it's going to be much, like maybe 5% or something. Nothing, actually. That's crazy. You died? Hunter experience, nice. We can hardly keep up with the blessed beast as it dodges and weaves through sparse pines. Widely, scaling a rise and disappearing into a dense thicket, the stag is gone as quickly as it appeared, with only padding with dogs and sweating horses to show for it. Oh, we lost! 80% chance that we lost. Okay, I guess it... I guess that did something, maybe. This is actually the first hunt that we have ever failed, I think. If you can believe it. 9 trait experience in Minotaur. Okay. We'll level it up? No, we haven't. Do we need some more people here? Court poets. I kinda... I kind of don't want to like, recruit any unnecessary positions here, because as soon as we raise our army, like once the war starts, like and raise most of our army, we're gonna be in the red. Unfortunately, so like, yeah, I think like when people like start dying off here from this from the core positions, we're not gonna replace them. Only the like the most important ones. Yeah. Because we are gonna have to fight this stupid faction very soon. And this, I mean, we have everything on level 1, which isn't good, of course, but we can't really raise this, because if we do this, we're gonna go bankrupt immediately, like as soon as we raise the armies. We gotta try that. And we can't even have it on level 2. It's that bad. Like, the only thing that we could do, the alternative, would be to disband a lot of the regiments. We could do that, of course, but I don't want to do that either, because we need a powerful army. I mean, I guess it's mostly the catapult archers that are expensive, but they're so good. I mean, it's only 2. Wait a minute. Is that per 50? It's not for... Let's see. Is that where we're going bankrupt? Oh my god. 10.42 for all of them. Okay. Wow. Well, I guess we figured out like where we've been like struggling with the money. It's this, but they're so good, and they counter like all of our enemy's troops. Like they mostly have like cavalry and stuff, and archers. I don't want to get rid of them. Like I don't even want to decrease at all there. And this silly crown here. Yeah, and then we have a plague. Okay, here it is. Oh, this is gonna be freaking bad. Okay, how many are you? And where's the plague? Patriarch. Numpus flu. Yeah, so it's right here. Like at our capital here. I mean, we have to do this once we get back home. This is super bad. I mean, look at this. This is what I mean. We barely have like any allies. On paper we have a bunch of allies, but when it actually comes to show, like nobody wants to show up. Wait a minute. That's it? It has to be more than that, right? They haven't all young yet, I think. This is so bad. Where is this? It's right here. That's his capital. Okay. I mean, I don't think we're gonna raise everything. Let's just raise the local army. And see. Commander promoted. Rebel Ganga shall serve me. You're a okay, I guess. Then this is fun. You have to convert, by the way. Okay, so our own wife is sick. What is it? It's a regular illness. We should let her rest and recover fully. I mean, we can't do that. We can't be delayed for 21 days. We have to get back home and get in the castle and isolate ourselves here. So can you treat? Yeah, he can treat her easily. That was it. Are we still like raising everything? Look at this! Minus 23! Minus 23. Don't raise every single one. It's already too late. And look at this! We had an army. What is going on? When did it defeat this? Burma. Okay, I mean, I swear, we didn't raise an army there. And that's the emperor, by the way, the new Yin emperor. Of course, I'm not. Not even 9% chance. Right, so who do we have here? That's a campaign planner, okay. 40% movement increased. Which means that we can cash them. But why isn't there like more than this? Wait. It said 153% strength or something, right? This is nothing. Am I missing something? Are they like spread out? Not in 132. I mean, if this is all that they have, they're just gonna lose this immediately. And they're fleeing, of course. I would too. These are islands and they're fleeing too. Like, what is going on here? Look at this. Then they're snowbound. Oh god. Again, not in trade experience in seasoned traveler. I want that. Diplomacy challenge, yeah, that's our cup of tea. Nice. National capital. We're not home yet. Wait. Oh my god, look at this. It's so close. It's a minor consumption. Satan's fever. Wow, there's so many plagues. I think that we're just gonna try to catch them here and defeat their army and then go for the capital. Sentinel Hills. Hillfort Garrison. Okay, so this is a strong champion. 50 coins. We can't afford to waste any money here. But why are we so slow? We're not supposed to be slow here. Come on. Travel logs. You get 40 trade experience. Season experience travel. Okay, that's good. Not here. Yeah, we're gonna destroy them here. This could actually like end the war like instantly if we get lucky. Shell of my blood. I mean, there is a positive thing about this war. Like, if we win it, we will be able to revoke a lot of titles and get rid of a lot of annoying vassals. What is this? Is this not a shell? Custom law. I don't care. Okay. 50% already. We're not even done. 61. Alright. So this is gonna be easy. Which is weird because it said 153% military strength, right? And this was like nothing that they actually showed up with. And that number is actually, in my experience, very accurate, like almost always. I've never like seen this kind of behavior. It's actually really strange. Come on. I mean, we could piece out too, like get a white piece, but my daughter. We didn't have. I can go over there. We're on the stage. Or declare on vessel. There's something over there. $85. I think I'm gonna win, like instant win once we take this. This is such a weird war. We have actually had quite a few of weird wars in this playthrough, like wars that didn't play out like at all, like the way that you think they would. That was with the peasants. Okay, that's it. Wait. Alright, so we have, I mean, we could... no, let's not... Yes, let's finish it. Right. Excuse me? Why can't we end this? Oh my god, we have been doing the wrong fucking war, right? This is the dissolution war. Wow. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Oh my god. When he's about to die. What a mistake. What a freaking mistake. Let's do this first of all, so we're safe with our family. I don't even know how we're gonna recover from this. This was like the stupidest mistake I've done in this campaign. Victor, yeah. Victor, the wrong war. Great. Fellow servant of the Lord. Neon-historianism. Grand Mistress. 750. Sure. I mean, we need the money, like, really. Ja, bara. we can't lose this. That's like the worst part. Did you hear me? It was such a great occasion. What about the time that Patriarch Namka's holy war against Farkas ended in victory? I don't remember this war at all. But we're ambitious. We have to go with this, but otherwise we're gonna get stressed out. God, this is so bad. Like, if we lose this war, that's it. We lose the entire empire. And that's an enemy. Okay, let's see if we can capture those. Wait. Bad air over my Jutya. If you plant a field of sweet lotuses, the fragrant air may drive out the plague. Strange, but perhaps not strange than the plague itself. Sure. Plant flora. What else can you say? No, hold the rifle. What's going on here? We don't have time to go on any events or anything here. What is the supply limit here? We have to stock up. We can't stock up anywhere. For military assistance, sure. I'm scared here, like, honestly. Accusations of victory. A commotion. My cousin-in-law, Arunavati, leads a furious crowd calling my spy master Hussein. Harbor-picking witch, she roars. The moment Hussein stepped aside, Patriarch Namkas flew forward. Hussein stands firm, waving dismissively as voices rise. And if herbalism is a noble art, I mean it is. Imprison the witch. No. It's noble art. We are a herbalist too. Okay, let's do this. Split in half. Split in half. What's you? Like that. Split in half. Go over there. We're dying from attrition here. Like, very badly. Is that enough? That's the same promise, right? Okay, that was a lot. Could actually go there. Why are these so good, these provinces? Like forest provinces. Let's yeah, so we're still good there. Here. Right. Silverja. I get a perk, Innosturn on turn. Gain development and control in own countries when hosting activities in them. That's pretty good. I love this lifestyle. It's so fun. Love it. Okay. So what is this? What's an army? These are Ella's 78 men. Great. And they have like 11% already. I don't know about this. How are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do this? We have to try to get some more allies here. We have to do something. That's power. 3,600. Would he show up? Le Mans, where is that? That's pretty close. He may. We would even get a battalion there. Ah, sure. We can't call you in. But why not? Was it? Is he a vessel? Is that why? Oh my god. Yeah. I hate that. I hate that you can't call in like, your own vessels when we have an alliance with them, like in a defensive war. That's so annoying. Look at this. Yeah, you need a garden. Well, are you a... she's a hostage rat. Yeah, at the Chinese empires. So we can't do anything with her. You... bossy. So you could be a steward. Less power. Not that's just it's the same vessel there. We don't have that many options to get alliances. Like this is kind of weird because we're so. I mean, we are powerful and it feels like that we should have a lot of options, but we don't. We really don't. I think we are on our own here. Pretty much. Just look at this, what I have here. Mostly just elite troops. Like heavy... like tons of heavy infantry. And we don't have a lot of counters for that. We have... I think they have like 5 regiments of skirmishers. Pikemen. Yeah, light footmen. That's it. That's all that we have. So yeah. Let's 50 coins, thank you. Are we stocked up here? No, we're not even close. 2%. Oh, this is so bad. Another faction here. Look at you. Hjälpa Gerd, the bird of song. Look at that house. I mean, we may be able to break this one off. Possibly. Let's see. -3. You're kidding. What about you? That would work, I guess. Let's see. Yeah. Hostile faction disbanded. Good. Oh, that was something else. I'm scared. I'm really scared. I don't want to lose this. Hey, are we even? Here. Do we have anybody that has a supplies thing? Logistics? This is one of the traders, right? Is commanding another army at war against you, yeah. Wow. They're still staying over there. Wait a minute! Are we over the limit here? Why are we not getting anything? Supply limit to 5,000. And we still... Why? We're still losing here. Oh my god. I mean, they have the capital here. I guess we could go for the capital. That worked one time where when the Khazars attacked us and tried to make us a tributary. We were gonna lose that war, but we beelined for their capital. Siege the capital, took it, and we managed to capture his heir, so we could get a white peace. I guess we could try that. Where is it? Is it here? Let's move over here. This seems like bugged, right? We're not getting anything. Looking the other way. You see, Your Majesty, some local expectations put on us are quite harsh on business. I found myself approached by pretty variety. Representative of the Merchants Guild of Asiga. He has spoken at length about the troubles his guild have had to go through. I figured maybe that we could settle stuff a bit more between the two of us instead. He puts a small bag on the table in front of me and gives me a long look. Wandering Bold Fool. 260 coins? Holy yeah! We need that. Counter officer. I don't even know where that is. That's not something important. Tempest first and robbing. Okay, so I want to see. Now we're gaining. But we have our siege weapons. I want to split off the siege weapons. Like that. Okay. And take those here. We probably... Well, let's wait up here. A hunt? 4 days. She's not gonna survive very long, so no. But I would have gone on the hunt otherwise, because we need to do the hunts for the quest. For the Earth thing, the greatest hunter, we still have 29 years to do that. And now we're getting inheritance Mars planet. Commander promoted. Enemies left 4. It's decent. What did he die from? Disappeared without a trace. So minus 26, but they're still not winning that match. It's only 1 still, and they're taking this match. So I mean, that depends on like how big the realm is, and our realm is like super big. So it's gonna take them a long while to like, take everything that they need. It's like, so maybe we can still win this. Defender controls war targets. Yeah, so the war target is their part of everything. I think that we have a chance to win this actually. It's not over. But it's certainly not good. Also, we have some allies here too. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. What happened? Did we lose them? What happened to our siege weapons? They're not here? Are you kidding? We lost them! To what did we lose them? Excuse me? We just lost all them. I didn't even see what happened. Did you see what happened? They can't like move on their own or something. Is that it? What the hell? Did it? They could have died from attrition, could they? Yes, 50. Like moving through. I guess that could have been it, but that is stupid. Wow. Okay, well. Okay. And now they're coming in here with 10,000 men. Great. I can't believe that. Magnificent book about books was destroyed. Only good things are happening here, it seems like. They're actually coming for us here. Which actually isn't a bad thing. Because we are gonna have to defeat them on the battlefield if we're gonna have any kind of chance here. Let's see. Let's see what they're gonna do. They're still moving in. What happened to the last one? Did it die? It invalidated. It was no longer valid to continue. Why? Once again. I said this like, in the last episode too, I think. Like, every time we get this, an invalidated war, the game should tell us why it was invalidated. Because, I mean, it doesn't tell us shit here. And it's so annoying, but when the game doesn't explain like the reason why something happens, how are you supposed to ever figure it out, you know? It wasn't because he died? Was that it? I guess that could have been it. And he was the war leader. Yeah, actually, yeah, I think he was the one, right? With the boar. So, Okay. So be it, yeah. But I think that wars, and this type of wars, can be invalidated for different reasons. It's not always just because the war leader dies, right? So... We lucked out there. I can tell you that much. We really lucked out there. Was, I mean, first of all, I just blundered and went for the wrong target, like from the beginning. That was on me. But losing the siege weapons in a stupid way like that I don't even understand why. I guess that was partly on me, but I didn't understand like the reason. But that was silly. We shouldn't have lost the siege weapons due to attrition, but we only had like 50 of them. But you had to be, I mean, don't you have to be over the limit to get attrition? And there was like nothing else there, and we just moved in. Or is there always attrition? Like, no matter how many you send in, how many troops you have, like even if it's just one. Because that would like explain it, but it's still stupid. Like if it works like that. But yeah, I mean, I think that we would have lost this. I don't think we could have taken this 10,000 man army here. I don't think we could. They had like mostly elite troops, and we had mostly peasants. And no siege weapons. Hostile faction disbanded. Yeah, so what can we actually do to prevent this from even happening in the future? Because I don't want to see this kind of dangerous factions ever again. Like a dissolution faction that you can't get rid of, like that. That's just terrible. Mabadan tutor Hassan is a talented teacher, definitely keeping the unruly tags in line as he gains their education. His attention is stretched across the children of the Tibetan court, but there is room for one of them to receive some closer tutoring under his trusty watch. Is this our heir? It is. Heir and friend. Diligent. Special tutors. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, the biggest problems with these factions has been that most of the troublemakers has been the Muslim realms, because we can't marry them, because they just refuse to marry into other faiths, which means that we can't get alliances with any of those vassals, so like we can't break the factions that way. That's the main reason that this is happening. I guess one solution would be to just let them go, you know, like let them be independent. We did that with this, the Xennial. Like we used to own like almost everything here, like towards the Middle East, but we just gave up so many things here. Let's see. Let's take a look at the most powerful vessels that we have on this side. These dukes. Yeah, I mean they all hate us. And this one isn't even a Muslim, and he still hates us. Too many dashes. Zakat, I mean, we could get rid of that. That could be one thing. But we will get way less taxes that way. There's 10 from this. I mean... Basic taxes. Quota status. ICTA grants. This is clearly the best one, right? But I mean, aside from the opinion penalty. So, I mean, this would be this would have our taxes here, and this is a pretty rich part of the world. I don't want to do this. Like, I don't want to do that. What else can we do? What else can we freaking do? I mean, we could give away some dashes. A minority disapproves of conversion, and this we have. We can never get these vessels on board. That they just hate us like for too many different reasons. We can't do it. I mean, this is 45. Like, we have cultural acceptance. We have this -40. There's too many things. Military strength. Almost everybody has us. How many dashes do we actually hold here? Yeah, we do hold a lot. Neon historianism patriarchate. Yeah, this one we can never give away. Up at the Kingdom of Cthulhu. This one we could. What even is this? Sog Discord. Okay. So what do we hold here? No, this was the good one that we got like recently. This one we're not gonna give away, but we're trying to build up the stable here for our elite horses that we're gonna put here. Catapult archers, yes. Yeah, look at this buff here. That's crazy. Reputation holding plus 50%. From train commanders plus 23. I didn't know that that counselor thing gave like a buff for the armies. Yeah, I mean it does say that here. That's such a good thing then. Like, holy moly. Wow. We got 2 prisoners here. Not really worth anything. Won't do that, you won't do anything. And you won't do anything either. Alright, so we can't give that one away. But maybe something else. Petty Kingdom of Chishran. No, this one, okay. Princess Tara. Yelp of sure. Oh, there's 2 dashes here. Okay, so she's on board after that. I mean, like, if we go through this, like, a bit by bit, maybe we can get up the opinions with everybody, or like at least the most important. Most important vessels. This. Air. There's an inner realm. Okay, I mean, you don't tell me that much, or like we actually like me a little bit, so you would actually convert. If you take that. Okay, 86. Then convert. Yeah, he would probably do that. Vill jag? You will. Good. Good. Okay, so that's 2 gone. Do they still hate us for this? Still too many dashes. Minus 15. So is it minus 15 per like over, like for each that they are over limit? And I mean we only have, wait, I mean we have 3, no 4. Google we can't give away, that is our capital. The patriarchate we can't give away. Gutal I think that we can give away. Or can we? Yeah, we definitely can. Look at this one. 6 potential holdings. This is actually a really good one. And it's not even the Dutch capital. What is the Dutch capital here? Okay, yeah, so this under the holding. So if we give... we could give like one of our children this county and the Dutch title, I guess. Maybe. Maybe our second born boy. Let's see. Wait. We're on 2 things here? Ration. Wait. Pargar. But they don't name the same things here. Here's Rash. I mean, he can have it all. It's just 2 things, and none of them are very good. Yeah, like that, right? Okay. So we're down to 5 out of 7. They still hate us, right? I want to see it on the council. I mean, the court grandeur thing. Should we start working on that a little bit? Hatred. Zealous. I mean, you would be good enough to be on the council. It just, I mean, if we get a free spot, we can put him there. But right now, we can't really do anything. We could... would we convert? Might accept. Let's see. No, he won't do that. And that makes him hate us even more. Okay. We could hold like a feast in somebody's honor. This one is like incapable vessel, so we don't have to worry about him. I mean, then there's a card thing with all the Middle Eastern vessels or the Muslim vessels. Cultural acceptance. Franklin vessel. I mean. Sellers. Yeah, I mean, what are you talking about? The conversion thing? But we haven't been converting that much. They're all complaining about this. We're not even doing that anymore. We haven't done that in a long while. Like, can we... And nobody is of the correct religion here. Come on. That's another big problem. But check cost for refurbishing temples. 300. Okay, but only because you are a king. I mean, he is a king, which means that he will probably convert everything else under him to our faith. So I think it is worth to do this. Like, and normally I wouldn't do this, but it's so much money. But okay. All right, so that makes him almost like us immediately. Can we spare him? He's a child. Well, not that much. Not for much longer. Let us pin him. Oh, look at this. They're splitting up. Defending against Liberty War. Okay. So big things are happening here. And here is everything still stable, unfortunately. I don't know how we're ever gonna get the foot in here and let's start taking things over. But they're so strong. They're so freaking strong. I think I'm gonna like save up for a feast, maybe. That would help with the opinion too. Call to war. What is this? Who are you even? No, we're not gonna show up for this. No way. But we're gonna accept it. Because we have no choice. We did disband everybody, right? Yeah. How are things going with this? We have new stuff here. Look at this. Cooking. This one we have. But what's the other thing? Pharmacopoeia? Oh, that's cool. Life expectancy years +3. Plague resistance may only be acquired as a potentially cultural fascination via Chinese heritage, Xenophilic tradition, or the Silk Road. A personal physician corporation treatment effectiveness plus 200%. That's really good. I love this Silk Road innovations. They're so cool. We still haven't researched like a single one, but it will happen eventually. Let's see. So we're almost done with the mangonels. Which actually means that we should not rest this, because we're gonna get rid of this and get the better ones. Restore them. Yeah. So after this, let's see what we can do after that. Like maybe we can do something fun and get one of these shiny new innovations. We actually got so lucky today that the warriors got invalidated, because I think that we would have lost, and if we would have lost, the empire would have shattered. So we have another one here that is tenuous. Not as tenuous, but it's not a dissolution war. He's just a big header. Yeah. Look at this one. Can we get it on the last video? I don't think so. 656. Who are you warring with? Yeah, one of my vassals? Could we help you out here? Ask to promote legend. I mean, will he lose this? He might lose that. The legend. I cannot believe that we're not making any progress with this. We have been doing this for so long, and it still just stays at 8. And we have an excellent court chronicler. Look at this. We're extolling it domestically, and it's just like nothing, no progress in forever. And we have been like trying to like extol it like everywhere, like on the feasts, on the hunts, and like everywhere we can, like the grand weddings and everything. Like every opportunity that we've had to promote the legend, we've done it. And it is still at the same number. That's something that I've never seen before either. I don't know if they have like made it more difficult to do, like in this last expansion or the last patch or whatever, but it feels weird. So we can give this away. Transfer. Right. Yes, I don't know what we're gonna do here. Sway. I mean, we could try to sway him. I mean, maybe we should raise this a little bit at least. Just like one step. I mean, look at how expensive this is. And as you can see, like when we have a big war and we have to have our entire army raised. We're going back over 20 gold per month, like, without having this turned on. So we're gonna be like minus 30 if we have if we get another big war. I just don't think we can do this. I don't want to do it. It's too much. We may have to disband like, some of the cavalry. Like, I hate like thinking about it even. But like, they're so expensive to recruit, first of all. Like, so freaking expensive. And they're so good. Like, I don't want to do it. I love my horses. Hostile faction disbanded. Okay. How much would it be for a feast? 50. Legendary feasts. Why is this special? Farms and fields. That's so far away. We're holding it in the capital, right? We can't afford it. I mean, we can pretty quickly, but great opinion again. This is what we have to do. So we need 350. And this is just for the prestige. We don't need the prestige really. It's just the opinion with everybody. Yeah. 350. Poetic life, love and death. The morning is ushered in with the sweet, sonorous air as birds flit about in search of a mate. They will soon be dead, and yet they live fully, composing words of love all the morning long. I watch further as insects are ripped from the air, dismembered and devoured by the ravenous winged lovers. Yeah, we are a poet, by the way. So this is probably why we're getting this. As a poet, my calling, my duty is to distill all beauty and horror into a few select verses for others to muse on. All poetry speaks to either love or death that is all around us, but love we must seek out. Again, a poetic life for 12 years. Let's do this. Alliance expired. Oh, there we go. Okay. I mean, now we're gonna have to spend money on this. This we have to do. 59. Oh. Has to be done. We can station these somewhere. There, I guess. Okay. Oh, slain in battle. Enter upkeep. Cultural fascination. Stone force. Well, let's take a look at this. I mean, it is a thing that we need. 48 years. That's a long time. 19 years for that. 40 years, 42, 37. And looks like water management line of buildings. 5 years. Countries now reach the maximum existing development penalty at 45 development. I mean, I think this... in the long run, it would be better if we could get this quickly and just like level up our development in our capital. It's like a boring thing to do, but we have a bonus for this. I think we'll go with this. Let's actually see what we are at now. Yeah, we're like stuck on this, but there's a penalty at 15, I think. Like, we can't go any higher. Very unfortunate. Not became Blade Master. Emir Sokol of Fergana gained 10 trait experience in the Aspiring Blade Master trait. Cool. Yeah, we need one more regiment here. How much was it? We're missing 7. Challenge a board game. Who are you? Let Sheng use Zhang the Righteous of Yongliang. Who? Circuit of Hexshe. Alright, so you are a kingdom tier underling for the Emperor of some kind. Supreme Commander. Wait a minute. Secretariat of... This is... I guess this is the right-hand man of the Emperor, right? Or, I mean... Yeah. That's cool. Is that him? No. Commandant. Commandant. They have been actually pretty peaceful for a long while here. That baby was they can't attack us because we have given them a hostage. Should we do this? Possible outcome. Game of Go. Yeah, why not? Let's play some games here. Greatest game, Go. So diplomacy is not part of the equation here, unfortunately. Oh, he's gonna beat us. Wow. Put in the unloading. Holy moly. So the only thing that we can beat him in is intrigue, possibly. Innocent whistling. Sort of to win. We're not gonna win this. You'll never see my moves coming. You win the game. Wow. Did we ever get lucky there? An excellent match. We can befriend him, sure. No, I didn't like that. Sore loser. Right, so that is maxed out. I own some good money here. %. Too weak to send an ultimatum. Okay. I think that He's always gonna be a hater, unfortunately. Hater the -23. Like, there's no point to try to sway him. I think that we should try to sway the ones that are possible to convince. It's just smarter. Hussars. How are they doing? Oh wow. Scimitars. No, it's not scimitars. They would beat us like easily. Easily. Shaiba needs. Oh, they're weak. They're actually super weak. Oh. Oh, somebody died? That's sad. You. And he's still ahead of me? Spouse Growth Funder. Nurture relationships between the next generation of rulers is a duty we should not neglect, says Maharani Kogashian and our wife. Some of your more influential vassals have children that certain Temba would benefit from knowing. There is an event with this, like you send your child away, and they can easily drown on that event. I don't know if it is this particular event, but it's one of these events where, like, where you send away your child. Like, it's very dangerous to do it. It may not be this one. Bensung. Temba. No, I think this is another one. Prisjova. Sure. I am in the rough. Oh, thank you. Not improved. And we're earning really good money here. -8. We're gonna have to repair all this stuff soon. And another faction. No, that's the same one, but he has become more powerful again. Wait a minute. Only -66 now? Why is that? You still a header. Designated the bad radiant. Contempt. Pugyel quarreling. There's so many things that he has. Collect talents. What? But what is that? It is. I mean, he isn't. But what is that? It's not the text jurisdiction thing, right? I don't even know what that is. It's not under this. Huh. Can we break this? No. I mean, they're kind of weak. I think we could deal with that. So we lost our bodyguard. We're not gonna get a new one, I think. We do need a master of the horse. That's an essential position. Hater, well... No, he's always gonna be a header. You, on the other hand, you will do. Not improved. We can appoint a voted successor to bearer of the Semper's mandate. Okay. And this is hold court, I guess? Yeah, of course. Alright, so let's do this and then call it commencement. I lost treasure. I mean, we are a zealot, we would do this. There's a book, no. It must be a book of Satan. Dust to dust. Feels a baron, you should wield a sword. Portion matters. Your Majesty, Nagarapati Buyaka Devi is trying to seduce my husband, and affront to God. I can't think of who else it could be. We should see if there's a truth to this. They always deny it, and like, that's it. I have never seen like anything else happening from picking that option. They just always deny it. Alright. What was the best thing about this episode? Probably just that we got lucky there, and the warrior just died, and we won by default. Because I think if that hadn't happened, because I messed up that war in the beginning. I think that we would have lost that. That was a really bad one. And if we would have lost that, the Empire would have fallen apart in 1,000 pieces, most likely. Which would have been horrible. I think in the next episode we're gonna focus on becoming more popular. Like basically what we did in the latter half of this episode. I mean, it is possible to do. It is a lot of work. At least become popular with the majority of the powerful vassals. I think it's a good idea. This one, I mean, I don't think it's gonna be possible with everybody. It was his dad that was the biggest header. Would it convert? No, yeah, like they have these contracts, so like we can't force them to convert. That's another big issue. Assembly Grand Emirate. Grand Independence. Emirate 4, yeah. I mean, we could do this. We could just get rid of him. That's something. I wonder if that's the best thing to do. Because, I mean, we would lose a big piece of land, sure. But, like, keeping all these rebellious vassals, that they could make us lose everything in the long run. If we get another dissolution war that is of that magnitude, you know. I don't know. Yin we can't really do anything with. We could possibly try to expand somewhere. Like, start some small wars, but yeah, it is The game is harder at this point in the campaign than it was in the beginning. It's hard to keep a large empire intact, and especially when you're trying to get like various trophies and stuff like I'm trying. I would like us to get that hunting trophy, the like hunting a legendary animal. That's the last hunting trophy that I need. So yeah, we're gonna try to work on that. Try to become more popular and see how that goes. So, but yeah. If you like this, please leave a like and a comment, subscribe if you will, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.